Hello and welcome back to more 999. Let's go over what we've gotten recently. We've got two parts of the plate and shower curtain. So, was this? How have you been in this bathroom? Oh, hey. Well, yeah, but what if we used... Oh, hold on. What if we used shower curtain? That looks weird. Ooh, hey, there we go. What's that? A single tile. Fifth from the top, third from the right. Alright. Let's go there then. Yeah, sorry. Yep, checking the other room. Maybe. Oh. Geez, Santa. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, baby, Kaiju, we're doing puzzles. There we go. Aha! And that's all the plates, I think. Let's go back to the other room. And voila. Now we can put all the tiles in. Oh my god, really? Okay, good. It's not like an actual sliding puzzle. Thank goodness. I was gonna be extremely upset if that were the case. I don't like the traditional sliding puzzles. This was a lot easier. We did it! Congratulations. Ooh. Yeah, come on, Lotus. Do you know anything about escape rooms? Come on, you always check behind the pictures. Hey, there's the Mars key we needed.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
It's a Rorschach test.
I think I've seen this picture before.
What's it look like to you, huh?
Where?
In a book.
No.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory.
Here we go, guys.
I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morpho9enetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Who, the what now?
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
Okay, I know I was being annoyed. Like, fake annoyed, but you're just being rude, Santa.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy?
Hey, don't knock until you try it. Let's see. Who should I try in? Telepathy. I was trying to make a verb out of that. Abandoned bit. Abandoned bit.
Who do you
Move on.
think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory.
Spider's George is an outlier and should not have counted.
There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
Huh.
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
Oh my god, Santa. Play along for like 5 minutes.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like...
Or, you know, I guess we are on a time limit, so... What does this look
I
like?
guess it looks like...
A man's face, a butterfly, koi, a dog, a small boat floating in a lake, or... Funyarimpa? Okay, hold on. We've got to find out what this is.
A Funyarimpa. See? I mean, this totally looks like one. And here, and here.
What the hell is a Funyarimpa?
What do you mean? What the hell is a Funyarimpa? You mean you don't know?
How the hell would I know?
How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous. Oh, say you're sorry. Apologize to the Funyarimpa. Goodness, you are such a rude woman.
Junpei, are you just screwing around?
Yes.
Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog.
Oh.
See? Like this.
Oh, I see it. That's a good old
So,
pupper there.
Now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
We gotta find a dog. The dog's controlling everything like Silent Hill
A
2.
TV show from Great Britain did
I think
an
it was 2.
experiment once. They took 2 similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These 2 pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog.
No, it's a Funyarimpa. Come on.
So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc.
Even to Antarctica. The penguins are gonna
Then,
know.
in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the 2 pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated.
You're not gonna
in the
match
first
your
one.
sample size from the first one?
They
Come
were,
on.
however, given the same tests and the same 2 pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically.
Yeah, that's
The
staggering.
dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase.
Okay, yeah.
So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment?
Look at dog pictures, they'll make you happy.
There was no way the second group could have seen the picture.
Oh.
They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field? Or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings.
They could have also
They are a
used, you
TV
know,
station
a
after
bit
all.
of a bigger sample size.
Right. Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute.
Sure.
I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
couldn't possibly be real, right?
Oh, okay, right.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
Yeah, word indeed.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morpho9enetic field.
Anyway, we got the key. We have unlocked the door. Good job, you unlocked the door with the key. Let's go. You found it. Zelda? You saved me.
Another hallway.
Okay, hold on just a second, a moment. I clicked away from OBS for a second and I missed. Okay. I need to see how long I'm going for. It's important. Okay.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Rattle it harder.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons... Of course they don't work.
Dang it.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
Well, I mean, the lights... Never mind. The power for the elevators, at
this
least.
door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
Cool.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
Oh.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
Hey, wishful thinking.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Oh, did I actually click or did that not have a voice line?
Anyway, let's take a look.
Did those just not have voice lines?
Hey,
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago.
That's kind of important,
It's a
Junpei.
map of the B deck.
let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, yes.
No, this is
hold your
B deck.
horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Alright, gang.
Okay.
Alright. And while we're at it, we can maybe look for some food? Kitchen. That is the kitchen. Alright, Yep, serving table. It's a kitchen. I imagine there'd be a lot of plates. A voucher. Huh. That's weird. Anyway, is this important? Junpei's yearning again. Okay, what's this? Oh, whetstone. I was like, for a split second my brain was like, giant bar of soap. That makes sense. Okay, Okay, we don't need that. We don't need a rolling pin, obviously. Silly. And we need something for this, which might have something to do with the numbers and letters there. Let's go in here. Oh, food! Cheese! Oh, hey, what's that? Time to move it. Move it, cheese. And a bottle. Mountain Dew oil. Cooking oil. Something slippery, sure. Anything around here-ish? A knife.
A rusty knife?
Use the whetstone on this,
I don't
probably.
think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
Yeah,
It's futile.
Futile.
sure.
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Alright.
Oh.
Why use that particular word?
Any particular reason you wanted
Yeah.
to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really.
End cutscene, we just walk
I was
out.
just thinking about futility.
No, never mind.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
Oh boy, we're back on this again.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
I'm gonna say no, I haven't.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was
Never
about
trust
a
someone
big
with two
cruise
first
ship
names.
colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly.
Well, yeah, he watched the movie. That's how he knew.
It was
Obviously.
almost
Come
as
on,
if he'd
June.
seen the whole thing happen.
Yeah, from the movie.
This book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank.
Oh.
But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892.
Why'd he write two books about the exact same thing?
Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Uh-oh.
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers?
I beg your
To
pardon?
be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
Ooh.
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Literal ghostwriting.
Yes,
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
but Jumpy, you said you believe in curses.
Ooh, she's got you there.
Come on, that's totally different. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could
The
write
ghosts
that
went
stuff?
back in time.
That's not it.
Time-traveling ghosts.
What's not it?
That sounds awesome, actually.
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Buh?
What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Watch the movie before it's finished.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Junpei's at a loss.
Huh? But
Come on, let's get back to it.
Rusty knife. Let's try combine that right now. Sharpen the knife. And... Aha! Well, I got rid of all the rust on it. Pretty sure you need to go through the trouble of removing all the rust, but, you know. Okay. Now what's this door? Let's try this. Well, let's use the whetstone on it. Oh, wait. What if we use the oil on it? Just works. Junpei had a vested interest in this. You're so smart. Yeah.
Oh, it's cold in here.
Yeah, it's a
What
freezer.
is this place?
It's a freezer.
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds.
Yeah, you're not exactly dressed
Sorry,
for the part
but I'm
to
afraid I'll have to pass
spend some
on
time in
this
a
one.
freezer. Oh,
oh, whoa, it's really cold in here.
yeah?
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, it'll cool down her temperature so the fever won't affect her.
I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
Yeah, probably because of the cold freezer.
But
Huh?
Ah, heck. Lotus? What'd you do?
no! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
Door stuck.
What do you want?
Door
What's
stuck.
going on?
The door won't open!
Door stuck.
Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine.
I beg you.
If you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge.
Dang.
You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Look, thanks for the moral support.
Oh,
God damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
two heads are better than none.
There are three people.
I'm sure we'll
here.
figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Well, let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
All right.
Right.
All right. First step. Check the big freezer. What all do we need? What is this? Dry ice? Oh, hey. Oh. All right. Oh,
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Yeah.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Because she's smart.
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Aha. See, I'm not just bad at talking. Everyone's bad at talking.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Yep. I sure do know that. Flubmaster General over here.
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, we
Just
need to
doing
get
it
out of
on
here, like,
purpose,
right
aren't you?
now. Oh.
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird.
What,
I
flubbing?
wonder why it doesn't turn into a
No.
liquid first.
You want out the freezer now! Let's play along, yeah?
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid.
Uh-huh.
Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure.
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
Must be some cold ice.
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Okay.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Ice 9.
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
June, I don't know if we have time for a history lesson here. We're literally freezing to death. But whatever.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, all glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Weird. I'm kind of annoyed. I want out of this freezer.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Get me out.
But what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic.
Yeah, that's this game in a nutshell.
I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, all right?
Let's get
Find
cracking.
a way out of here.
Yep, we're gonna find a way out of
Isn't
here.
he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
All right, well, like Santa said, let's get cracking. Next time. Yeah, this is a good place to end off. Yeah, we're in a freezer, freezing to death. We'll probably think of way before next time so we don't freeze to death, so hopefully we won't die. And if we don't, see you guys next time!
Thank you.